I am here to answer that question racing through everyone's mind in the grocery store. What products are good and worth my money? I answer this by buying new and interesting products and then recording my in-depth reviews so that you will know what you are getting. All of this in an attempt to bring it to you full circle. Good evening, YouTube. Full Circle Review back here again with another review. Continuing the Pringles series today, we have 4 Pringles. I have Pringles Wavy Smoked Cheddar Applewood, Sweet and Spicy Barbecue Wavy, Classic Salted Wavy, and Fire Roasted Jalapeno Wavy. All nutritional information will be at the end of the video for your viewing convenience. I have a napkin here to wipe my beard and some nice seltzer water to break the saltiness of the chips. Clean palate. Starting off with the Classic Salted. Now, I don't typically like wavy potato chips. In my opinion, they're just a gimmick. But I gotta try all the Pringles for y'all. Smells like typical Pringles. Much harder than typical Pringles. Not crispy. Hard. Almost a stale hard. Same typical Pringles flavor. You get a little bit more of the vegetable oil in the wavy format and less of the potato flavor. I prefer the regular Pringles. This, you really just get an accent of the oil. And this one, the salt flavor doesn't come across as well as the typical salted one. If for some reason you need a really hard chip, like maybe you're eating frozen cream cheese, this is what you could go with. But other than just being super hard, not crispy, I mean hard, this does not have as good of a potato flavor, and it tastes more oily than the regular. And I'm going to have to give this a 61 out of 100. They can improve by making it crispy, not hard. I think they could do that by making the chips thinner, roasting them longer. By making them thinner, they wouldn't have to cook them as long, so they wouldn't be as saturated in oil. And then I think if they used a larger grain, a larger grit salt, it would hit your palate in a way that would deliver the flavor better. This is just very disappointing. So now we're going to try the Fire Roasted Jalapeno. Never been the biggest fan of just jalapeno flavored potato chips. I mean, just seems boring. Hard, but not as hard as the salted. I get the buttermilk flavor. You get a bit of a creaminess. And the first thing you get is hard chip. You get that vegetable oil flavor with the stereotypical Pringles processed potato flavor. Then you get that buttermilk creaminess, whey milk flavor. Then you get the heat from the jalapeno, and you're left with an accent of jalapeno flavor. Yeah, I would call this fried buttermilk powdered flavored potato crisps accented with jalapeno. Not really any heat going on here. It builds at the end. You are left with a hint of jalapeno flavor. You actually get more milk powdered flavor than you get jalapeno. Salt balance is about right. Again, the chip's too hard. I taste too much vegetable oil, not enough potato. Very disappointing. 56 out of 100. They just need to redo that one. Same pitfalls as the salted, just all the flavors fall through. Now the Applewood smoked cheddar. Because apparently Applewood makes cheddar better. First few chips are absolutely destroyed. Let's dig down here and get one that's a little bit better looking. At least it looks colorful. This one's a little bit crisper, not quite as hard. Extremely salty. I mean, almost painfully salty. The cheddar cheese has that powdered cheese flavor that you pour on popcorn, like at movie theaters flavor. The powdered format. It tastes very artificial, very salty, almost acidic, and abrasive. I get a little bit of smoke, just a little bit, but it doesn't taste like smoked cheddar. It tastes almost like smoke extract or smoke essence, which you add to a stovetop cooked meat product. And so it comes across as very artificial. This tastes like a very cheap, salty, artificial cheese product. It overpowers the vegetable oil though. It's just way too salty. If they were to use a more natural white cheddar flavor, I don't think they even need the smoke. The flavor is plenty strong. It's very unnatural. And the smoke works against the cheddar flavor in that they're not complementing. Smoke goes well with Gouda, but in this instance with the artificial cheddar, they fight. $74 out of 100. This needs 2/3 of the salt removed, natural cheese flavor or a move to white cheddar, removal of the smoke or a natural smoke flavor. Like this has onion in it. I don't get the onion, but I get that artificial smoke. It's very, very unnatural. Very disappointing. Sweet and spicy barbecue. This one I actually have high hopes for because barbecue is actually a potato chip flavor that some people can do right. Very hard. It's definitely sweet. So this has corn flour and rice flour in it. Why? This tastes exactly like McDonald's barbecue sauce, but it's not as spicy. It has the same sweetness, the same smokiness, the same pepper as McDonald's barbecue sauce, but it's not as spicy. This one could arguably use a little bit more salt. I wish it was cooked longer so it tasted roasted. I can't taste the potato. Again, all of the Wavy chips, I taste the vegetable oil it's cooked in, and it's just nasty. It's off-putting. I do think if they made them half as thick, cooking-wise, they come out just about right. Yeah, I get a unnatural candy McDonald's barbecue sauce. No spice, only sweet. Vegetable oil flavor. This is just nasty. 64 out of 100. These all basically have the same issue. They're too hard, not crispy enough. All you taste is the vegetable oil. All the salt ratios are either way too high or way too low. And the flavors compete or they're not balanced right. They just need to reevaluate their construction of the chip. Once they get the chip right, like these should have the same texture as Ritz Thin and Crispy. Then you'd have something. Because then you have a lighter, airier chip. You use the ridges to improve the structural integrity. You have an argument. You don't make a chip harder and then add ridges to make it even harder. I'm disappointed in all these. I prefer regular Pringles and regular Pringle flavors over any of these. I will not be buying any of these again. If you enjoyed seeing me torment myself with these terrible vegetable oil flavored ground up potato, rice, and corn floured products that taste like McDonald's sauces and are written in Arabic on the back, hit that subscribe button. It lets me know that my content's appreciated. If not, comment down below what I did wrong so I can improve. I'm ignorant and I need to learn. Y'all take care.